Spencer, 3-3 draw, 6-goal thriller. What are your thoughts after the draw?
For half time you take a point. See, what was said at half time stays in the dressing room. For the first 16 minutes we were diabolical defending. Nothing we didn't know about, players didn't do their jobs. We've had 4 attempts on goal in the first half, and we find ourselves 3-0 down. The goal just before half time normally would kill you. I think we've had an absolute stonewall penalty shout at 2-0 down. I thought we've dominated when they've gone 2-0 down without being ruthless. You come in 3-0 down and you make clear what you're feeling. And we sent them out and we said, besides a lot of home truths, what we thought could happen if we scored early, which we did. And I think we've probably had 30 attempts on goal in the game. I think we've had at least another 2 stonewall penalties. I mean, the one on the handball with his arm up is credit to their bench. They said, yeah, that's a penalty. So I mean, we've had 3 penalties their keeper's made, 3 outstanding saves, and we thoroughly deserved the point. But I don't want it to cover up the cracks that I'm not happy with a number of things. I appreciate the injuries. I appreciate the people that aren't here at the moment. But I demand a real hunger to play for Farnborough, and there's 3 or 4 that I'm concerned about, and I've let them know the situation. And as much as I said we're delighted that we've got a point in the end, I think we should have won the game. We've had so many set pieces, we've not attacked them properly. As I said, 3 penalty shouts, and they've had 1 attempt in the second half as a counter-attack. So on the stats, we've thoroughly deserved to get at least a point, should have won the game, but we've not been clinical enough in both boxes, and the goals we conceded were very, very poor, and we haven't been ruthless enough in their box yet. We've still scored 3, and as I said, their keeper was outstanding, and we've had potentially 3 penalties not given. So entertaining for the fans in the rain, not so much I think for us managers, and it's given me a lot of questions, as much as I've got to say great character from the boys, but that was the least I demanded at half time, because to say John and I were angry is a complete understatement.
Must be pleased for your goal scorers today, 3 goals.
I think they should have scored a lot more than 3. The amount of chances we've had, as I said, the keeper's made 3 outstanding saves just from memory. The amount, I think, 15 corners, set pieces in. How Josh has managed to clear the bar from 1 yard, I don't think he could do it again if he tried. As I said, it was complete dominance from us, but we found ourselves 3-0 down at half time from 4 attempts on goal. Not ruthless or good enough in both boxes, all things considered. So I'm glad that the fans that braved the horrible conditions tonight, and I thought the Dorchester fans were great as well. I'm sure they've had a great entertaining game. I'm very frustrated and still very angry with what I saw in the first half, and particularly the first 16 minutes. So I've got to look at things carefully. I need to get a few players back, We keep talking about this. I'd love to get Jack Saville back, but we just can't really risk him, though he came on for a few minutes at the end. And we've got a tough game away at Biggleswade on Saturday.
Biggleswade, they lost 2-0 at Kings Lynn.
Yeah, I think they've started really well. I think they're in the top 6 or 7. They lost against a very strong Kings Lynn side away last night. So that's no disgrace. They've got very good home form, and they'll be a tough place to go. There's no doubt about it. We're missing a few this weekend. I keep saying the same thing. It's broken record. We're working hard to try and get Dan Walker back in a few weeks, but it won't be for a few weeks. And Glenn Southern is obviously suspended, so we won't have a big squad going there. But it's good that next week we've only got the League Cup, which clearly we're going to use a lot of the youth players in, the squad players in, give them the opportunity hopefully. And we'll get through Saturday as best we can and try and get a result. We're unbeaten in 5. Let's not forget that. 4 wins and a draw. And as I said, if you'd said we got a point from 3-0 down at half time, you would have bitten our hands off. So we know we've got another tough game Saturday, but we've got to just get on with one at a time and try and improve a little bit better each game. I keep saying to the players, I think we're only at 70% at the moment, and it's very frustrating, because when we're good, we're very, very good, but when we're poor, we're very poor. And we are where we should be at the moment, about halfway in the table. I think it's about right at the moment, but we've only played 9 games, so we've got an awful long way to go. We've got some good players to come back. We're working hard, and once we get those players back and get us playing the way, more consistently the way I want, then I think we can have a very good season still.
Brilliant. Well done tonight, Spencer.